Again, as I said, what I'm interested in addition to the concepts that Jim talked about how to get the carbon in the ground by restoring the soil, is how we think about the future. What are our compelling images of the future? I know that's a topic that Professor Weiskell is interested in also, and how the topic that Jim just talked about changes how we think about the future. And so this is a cover of a recent New Scientist magazine. How many people here are familiar with New Scientist magazine? It's really one of the sort of preeminent magazines, sort of general science magazines in the world. It's published in London, in England, and it's very, very well respected. And so this is a feature story, and this is the compelling, or not? It's not compelling. It's anti-compelling, but it's the predominant image of the future. And we see this story reflected again and again as just sort of a given. You know, this is our future world, and then here is a sample from that article, and they're saying, oh look at all the places where we can put solar power. That's where the little dots are. The little dots. I mean, you can't read it, but that's the key here. Is they're saying, oh, well, this is where we'll get our energy from solar power, and this is where we'll grow food. Oh, and by the way, this will be all desert. Nothing about all the methane that's coming out of the permafrost in a 4-degree warmer world. I mean, this is insane. This is extinction episode. No one's going to be around to put up these solar cells because oceans are going to be anoxic, and there's going to be hydrogen sulfide in the atmosphere. And yet, this is the predominant image of the future. We have to adapt to this situation. And they say, oh, don't worry, we can fix it. We have geoengineering, space mirrors, artificial trees, reflective crops, biochar, aerosols, cloud, everything. Not a single word about ecological restoration. Oh, well, a few trees, but mostly artificial trees. Nothing. And so I was so upset I just remade the whole magazine. So here's the new version of the magazine. Climate stabilization, vast new grasslands, water tables replenished, sustainable economies. So I want you to think about how you think about the future and how that affects what you do and say and believe. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.